Goes through some of the editing options you have for your tables layout with the brand new Counter Tables add-on. You can turn this add-on on in back office under add-ons, and it's accessible on the point of sale through this button here. We're going to go to a brand new section in our multi-section tables layout to demonstrate some of the new features. You can see I have section 1 here, section 2 and section 3. These sections can be renamed, so I'll call section 2 here new, and you can turn other sections on and off as you need them. This is fantastic for multiple table layouts for different functions that you maybe have, a wedding layout and a general Saturday night layout, or indeed if you have multi-room or multi-level venues, you can build out a different tables layout for each. So I'll save this. You can see my second layout here called new, could be called outside or inside or upstairs, is present, and my third tables section is completely removed. First thing we're going to do is go through a couple of the options with the tables. So I'll add a table here, 34 and 35. You have square and circle options. So for this particular table, you can click on it to change the number. When you drag it in, you need to assign it a number, and then you can change the size or shape. So I can create a rather large square table or a smaller one. Likewise, large or small circle tables. For each of these tables, we have accompanying chairs. So once you have your table set out how you like them, you can then add chairs to your tables. So this table here is a nice and squishy 8-seater. So we can add our chairs in there, nice and easily. So I'll add those there. And then say we have 4 different tables like this, what we can do is we can use the select tool to select all of the components that make up this table and chairs, and then duplicate it, and drag it, and do it again, and drag. So you can see here, we have 3 tables that were very easy to build out. We can click there, call this one 37, 27, call this one 48. So you can call them any number you wish. And then this circle table over here with our chairs provides some interesting complications for corners. So what we can see here is that between these 2 chairs, we definitely should have a chair there. What we can do is we can add a chair and click on it here to turn it around. So every time we click, it'll move a little. Click it once more, and then we can pull it into that table. Now you can see we have that chair under the table. Like before, I'm going to press the select tool, select this table, and duplicate it. Select tool, select, and move. So now I have some tables with some chairs around them. It's looking a little bit more like my venue. The next option is to add structures. So we can add our venue's walls. Just add the wall down this side. And this center table has a beautiful bay window. So we'll add that window there. And then another wall. And now we'll go ahead and build out the rest of the structures for this room. So the next step after we've added our walls is to add our floor coverings. So on the entrance here, we have a nice tiled section perhaps, or something that mirrors our tiled section. And then the rest of the area can be a wood, perhaps, or something that resembles that. And we'll add another section in here just to blend it all through. Now in the corner over here, in this window, we have a void. So we can actually add that void in, if we'd like, over the top of our tables layout, under our walls. And then we can start adding decorations. So your staff know where they can go for each of your counter point of sale registers. You can add those in to the tables layout so that everyone knows where they are. You can also add in any features that you happen to have at your restaurant. So we have a nice tree here. Now once you have all of these elements, you can always move them or change them if something needs to move. So a big group comes in and perhaps they wanted to push two of these tables together. It's very easy to jump in and change your tables layout. All we'd need to do is grab our chairs here, and you can delete the items, or you can simply move them to the side if you want to remember that you've moved them around. So I'll go through and I'll delete those there. Now I'm going to lock my floors so that they don't move when I'm dragging things around. I'm going to select my table here, simply drag it on up. So you can see I've got two tables joined there. Now if we wanted to, we could also drag this table down and delete it and elongate this table so there's no confusion. So these are some of the options available to you when you're building out your tables layout for your restaurant. If you have any additional questions, please email support@counter.com.